Hello, everybody. This is Frank Logan speaking. This is a very special video. This is a very special video that I'm gonna make. It's a tutorial on how I do my figure focus shows. Now, many of you have been watching my shows, and most of you wanted to know how I do it because how I do it, so that way we can sort of interact. Figure Focus began in February of 2018 as a spinoff of my successful show called VentViews. And ever since then, it has become one of the most successful shows ever. I am very pleased and proud to be doing Figure Focus, and I hope that all of you people out there enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I've been getting a lot of compliments recently from so many people out there who wanted me to do more shows and everything. But first, before I show you how I do it, a brief description of it. Figure focus is where I get to interview figures. Now, when I say figures, I meant vent figures, puppets, etc. I'm not talking about, I don't use the word dummy. I don't use the word dummy in any of my shows describing a vent assistant or puppeteer assistant. I use either figures or assistants. I don't use the word dummy. Now I know a lot of you people out there call your vent figures dummies, and I agree 100%. But ever since I became a fan of the venting world, I decided I am not going to sort of upset people by calling them a dummy, calling not only them a dummy, but also their vent figures dummies. So they will be referred to as either figures or assistants. Figure focus lets me interview these assistants to see not only how their lives are like, but also to help them out in strengthening their skills in the venting world. It also helps out the venting world because basically everybody will see how great and talented that performer is. And of course, in addition, I get to promote any websites or any other detailed information that you have. And of course, been doing. Of course, like I said, I've been doing it since February of 2018, and there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be more coming up. My goal on Figure Focus is to try to do as is to try to do as many shows as I can, but at least one show a month. And so far, it has been so successful that many people out there wanted to jump in on the bandwagon that says, hey, why don't you interview one of my figures? Why don't you interview one of my puppets? So that's what I'm doing. And there's a reason why we're doing it. It's to try to strengthen the venting world, to try to strengthen puppetry. Venting and puppetry has been two of the great art forms of all time. It needs to be strengthened a little bit. Darcy Lynn already did her job by winning in America's Got Talent, and other people are producing their venting skills on TV to show a lot to show everyone what kind of great magic venting and puppetry really is. So, if you're a vent or a puppeteer, please join my figure focus shows and rest assured they're going to provide a lot of great positive images, just not just for you but also to all my fans out there. So please, I ask you to be a part of it. Now, here's how you can be a part of Figure Focus. Now, the first thing you have to do, and this is very important, is that you have to be a member of my Facebook group called Number One Vent Fan. It's all one word, Number One Vent Fan. Number One Vent Fan. Now, you have to be a member of my Facebook group, Number One Vent Fan. And here it is right here. Here it is right here. Can anybody see that? There it is. Number One Vent Fan right there. Now, that's a picture of me and Clive. right there, me and Clive. Now, Number One Vent Fan is all one word. All one word. So when you go to Facebook, just type in NumberOneVentFan, all one word, and ask to join in. And of course, we're allowing you to join it, to join in. And if you're a vent or a puppeteer, please join in. So just simple, just join in at Number One Vent Fan. Okay. Number two, you must have a cell phone or a tablet in order for me to do the interview with your vent figure or puppet. Now, of course, I'm working my best to try to do it via the computer, but right now the computer is not cooperating with me very well. I'm going to have to use a little. I'm just going to have to get extra software to do it. But for now, use either your cell phone or a tablet. Either one to connect with me on Number One Vent Fan. Now, how I conduct my interview is very simple. We chat with each other to figure out what time I'm going to go on live so that you can get your puppet or your venting figure ready. Now, just for example purposes, let me show you how it works. Now, what I do is I go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and go to Number One Vent Fan, and that's what you guys should do. And then what I do is I press the live button, just me. I press the live button, and then I'm going to type in a description. I'm going to put in the word test on there. Now, keep in mind though that if my live video says the word test on there, that means that I'm testing the connectivity of the video to make sure that I can get your picture in for the interview so that everybody out there can see it. So please keep in mind that all test videos are completely removed from my page. They're just test videos. Now after I type in the title, then I hit start live video, and as you can see here, and now my video has officially started. So right now I started my live video. Now what I do is I wait for you to jump in. Now how can you jump in? Very simple. At the bottom of the pages right here, at the bottom here, you will notice that there's some icons out there, some icons. Now, those icons represent whether or not you can type in and send in a message, or you can join in. And there's a small little camera button that says ask to join in. And when you press that button, then I will see a notification at the bottom, right here, a notification at the bottom saying that you're allowed to join in. Okay, simple as that. Now, also on the right up here on the upper left-hand corner of the screen, right here is a little picture right here with a green camera button on there. If I see the green camera button on that picture, that means that your camera is on, and now I can officially join you in. All I have to do is just press that button, and then allow you to join in. Once you will get a notification saying that you're ready to join in. All you gotta do is just press the button to join in, and you will officially be joined in with me. And after that, now most of the join-ins, your picture will probably be on the upper right-hand corner here if I'm doing it the long way, or if I'm switching the photographs to like this right here, then it'll be half and half. One side will be over here. One side will be me. The other side will be the character that's on there too as well. So that's how that. So that's how that works. Now, what I do is I introduce the show. Introduce the show. Wait for you to become wait for you to become available. Wait for you to become available. Then once I see that there's a green light there and you're available, all I gotta do is do is introduce the character that I'm interviewing. Press the button, and there you have it. Now, make sure that your character is ready, ready once I start the introduction of your character who I'm going to interview. Simple as that. And simple as that. Then, once the interview is over with, I turn it off and then I finish my show. Simple as that. Vent views have now figure focus has become quite possibly one of the hottest shows to this day. And I'm very happy to be doing it. And I'm asking you folks out there to please be a part of it. Now, once again, I hope this tutorial will help out. Now, remember, you must be a member of NumberOneVentFan in order to be a part of Figure Focus, and you must have a cell phone or a portable tablet. If you have a computer or a laptop, that's not going to work. You got to have a cell phone or a tablet in order for me to communicate. What we do is what I'll do is I run a test to make sure the connectivity works. Once it is working, then we can go on ahead and go with the show. Now, please keep in mind though that you are allowed to share your video with some of your other vent friends and other people. And let me say this: I think it's a lot of fun doing it, and I hope that all of you will benefit from doing this, because not only are we doing this just for the fun of it, but we're doing it to help support the venting and the puppetry worlds altogether. So I hope this tutorial will help out, and I hope that your puppet or vent character will be a part of my next Figure Focus. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you hopefully on the next show. Oh, by the way, I will type in a link at the bottom of the screen from where you can join me on NumberOneVentFan. Before you do, please let me know whether or not you're a vent or a puppeteer. Okay? Please let me know. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see your next vent figure or puppet on my next Figure Focus. Thanks for watching, and hope you can join me.